In example 1, we are looking to do word problems again. We're going to do the same 3 things we did before. A, we're going to state the variable and what it represents. B, we'll set up the equation to represent the situation. And part C, we'll solve the equation and then give our answer with the correct units. So let's read through example 1. The boys basketball team for Buffalo Grove High School is trying to collect money to donate to a charity of their choice. They charge $5 per person to watch their games on a Saturday. With the money they collect, they need to pay the ticket takers for their work. If the team raised $450 for their charity and paid the workers a total of $200, how many people attended their games throughout the day? The first thing we need to do is set up a variable and what it represents. So in letter A, to find our variable, it's usually at the end. Here it says how many people. That's a question. When we do our variable, we want it to be a statement. So we need to change how many to make a statement. So if we're looking for the how many people, that would be the number of people. So let's use P. And we'll let P equal the number of people attending the games. Then in letter B, we need to set up an equation to represent the situation. So let's take a look at what's happening in our problem. So the boys' basketball team is collecting money. The second sentence says they charge $5 for every person that comes to watch their games. So if you're doing $5 per person, that means we need to take 5 times our variable, which is P. With the money they collect, they need to pay the ticket takers for their work. If the team raised $450 for their charity and paid the workers a total of $200. So let's think about that. They're taking $5 per person, so they get $5 for every person that comes. So that's 5 times P. And then they have to go and pay their workers $200. So they're going to take what they're making, this is their total that they're making, and they have to subtract out the $200 for their workers. And that's going to equal the amount of money they raised for charity, which was $450. In part C, we want to solve the equation. Remember, we're not going to touch what's in letter B. We want to keep that nice. So we will rewrite the equation in part C. 5P minus 200 equal to 450. And to solve this, we'll start first by adding 200 to both sides. This gives us 5P equal to 650. And then we have to go through and divide both sides by 5. So we get P is equal to 130. So we can say 130 people attended those games. Now I want you to do the try this. So read through the problem, do A, B, and C, and then check your work. So hit the pause button now. If you did this one correct, letter A, you should have had some variable, it doesn't matter which letter, I'll use H, equal to the number of hours. Then letter B, your equation should be 28 times whatever variable you chose, plus 400 equal to 2,220. And then in letter C, if you solved it correctly, you should have gotten 65 hours, labeling it correct. If you did not get any one of these right, if you missed just one of them, raise your hand so I can come around and help you.